Federal immigration enforcement officers shot and killed another person in Minneapolis, escalating tension in a city already on edge over the presence and tactics of ICE and Border Patrol agents. The victim was identified as Alex Jeffrey Pretti, a 37-year-old U.S. citizen and registered nurse who lived in South Minneapolis. The fatal shooting occurred during a federal immigration enforcement operation in the Whittier neighborhood, drawing immediate public attention and sparking protests. According to federal authorities, agents were carrying out a targeted operation when Pretti encountered them near a residential area. Officials from the Department of Homeland Security said Pretti approached officers while armed with a handgun and that agents attempted to disarm him. During the encounter, they claim a struggle took place and one agent fired shots in what was described as self-defense. Emergency medical responders were called to the scene, but Pretti was pronounced dead shortly afterward. Almost immediately, the official account was challenged by witnesses and community members. Videos recorded by bystanders began circulating on social media, showing a chaotic confrontation involving multiple agents surrounding Pretti. Some witnesses said he appeared confused and overwhelmed, and questioned whether he posed an immediate threat that justified the use of deadly force. Family members and supporters described him as a healthcare worker who spent his career caring for others, saying his death did not align with the image painted by federal officials. Public records show Pretti had no serious criminal history and held a valid permit to carry a firearm under Minnesota law. Friends and neighbors described him as quiet and civic-minded, someone who had lived in the area for years and were familiar with the neighborhood where the shooting occurred. His death has intensified scrutiny of how federal agents operate in civilian spaces and how quickly confrontations can turn fatal. The incident marked another deadly encounter involving federal immigration officers in Minneapolis within a short period of time, fueling anger among residents and activists. Within hours of the shooting, crowds gathered near the scene, holding signs, lighting candles, and demanding accountability. Chants against ICE echoed through nearby streets as protesters called for the release of body camera footage and an independent investigation. Minneapolis city officials emphasized that local police were not involved in the shooting, but acknowledged the deep impact the incident has had on the community. The police chief urged calm while multiple investigations moved forward, including federal reviews of the agents' actions. Civil rights groups have also called for transparency, arguing that repeated fatal encounters involving federal officers raise serious concerns about oversight and use of force standards. As the investigation continues, the death of Alex Jeffrey Pretti has become a powerful symbol in the broader national debate over immigration enforcement, gun laws, and policing. For many in Minneapolis, his killing represents not just another tragic loss of life, but a breaking point in a city still grappling with questions of justice, authority, and the cost of aggressive law enforcement operations in everyday neighborhoods.